So, and yo, I'm glad you enjoyed that trip again, yo. I'm happy for you, yo. That's tough. That was, yo, you definitely, yo, you Steve Irwin from now
we gonna
on, yo.
plan
I gotta
something.
find a Steve Irwin.
I'm gonna get
Funko
you out
with
the country soon.
Or, you know, one
you
of
gotta
those
get your
guys.
passport and shit. So start looking
Yeah,
that
I
up
do
in
need
January.
the
Get your
Pass-Peasy.
passport so we can get that popping.
And both of y'all have an assignment this week, because I know y'all motherfuckers gonna get some days off with the holidays and all that coming up. I'm gonna send both of y'all my Apple TV password, and y'all both gonna have to watch Emancipation.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna be shocked by my takeaway from this. Like,
Oh shit.
like, all right, it is trauma. It was some shit that was like, yo, why they doing this again? But it's actually not that bad.
That
yo.
boy Will was cooking.
It was wild sad. Obviously, we don't want to see the slave shit over and over again, but Will cooked it, yo.
He said, "I will come back for you."
Yeah. My man came back. Yo, first off, so the premise of the movie.
You see when he fought the alligator?
Yeah. That was some unbelievable shit. But it was like, all right, they try and make it like action movie / fucking Abraham Lincoln shit. You feel me? So it starts basically when Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, right? So in the South, it was like a nuts thing. Like basically you're free, but there's nobody to protect you until niggas from the North come down here and get you.
That's how that shit really was.
So you gotta break away from this bitch and be that nigga, or
like, all right, y'all
shit
free
gonna
nigga.
get real for you, and we gonna L you out, and you gonna stay here
Yeah.
until somebody tell us you can't stay here.
It's like you free.
So
technically.
So he's straight. He was educated because he was from Haiti.
Okay.
So he knew how to read, all that kind of stuff. Ended up in America and then became a slave. You feel me? And basically, he wows out on some dudes that's trying like still keep order at that plantation or whatever. So they take him away from his family. Like, yo, you saw the scenes I posted. I wanted y'all to feel the trauma on the IG story.
That boy was cooking.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Mike. This is why I was like, man, is it really good? Because when that scene that you posted when they he pushed the one white guy,
yeah,
and then the other one came to L him, it looked like he grabbed his arm and put it under his neck because they couldn't get the choreography right. Like Will Smith helped them L him out. I was like, oh man.
What I will say, I'm gonna give you the passcode because I want you to rewatch it. I feel like on Apple TV in general, because I watched a lot of things like it was called I think The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray with
you told me about
I heard
that.
about that.
You've been trying to get me to watch that.
No, I've been telling
Okay,
niggas, yo, the way that shit is shot, it's mad unique. Cause it's like, it looks like it's low budget, but it's crisp. Like in some scenes where I was like, yo, this shit actually not that bad. I really wanted to. I wanted to rip this apart for months, yo.
It looked like it was shot like
I was like, yo, this actually not half bad. Yeah,
You know
I'm
what?
like, this not half bad. Yo,
I
like,
recharged. I can't watch no shit right now like that.
Yeah,
I'll watch that in the new year or something.
Nah, because I definitely was crying, yo. Like, it was sad, yo.
Man,
like,
good.
because there
I'm
was
good,
one
bro.
part when he was explaining to, like, the white general, like, because basically what they did when they found slaves that actually did make it to Lincoln's army, you just had to go back and fight. You feel me? If you was healthy enough, if they'd take care of you, if not. And it was like a part when he was talking about what they did to him, like the general was trying to like flex his manhood on him type shit, like, yeah, we're general, da 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 da. He's like, they beat me. They threw me in the well. They took me out. They broke every bone in my body. I'm like, yo.
Nigga was acting.
All right, so
He was crying and all that shit. I was like, yo, I'm kind of
So was it like a slave accent / African, or was it just the African? Like
He was from Haiti.
all
right?
I'm gonna say is the accent.
kinda African.
All I'm gonna say is the accent is 10 times better than King Richard.
That's
it's
what
10 times better than King Richard.
Okay.
How
like-
about concussion?
Did you?
It's
see
a little
Concussion?
less dialed in than that too. Like it's
That's what I was trying to figure
wild.
out. That's what I was trying to
See,
figure
the only thing with me is like if it was at the end of slavery, my mind frame thinking, because I don't know how many slaves they was getting from Africa after 400 years. Like I feel like they probably had a livestock of slaves here after some point.
Plus, you also got to remember, like, you know, when you're around the people that you're around, you're gonna still speak like, you know what I mean?
I feel like it was so long though. I feel like niggas would have been so far removed. Like it was people that was like, it was like
you
more
saying
generations.
the
not free.
dialects?
Yeah, like the dialect.
But
I
they
feel
not.
like
But
it
you
would've
gotta
been-
remember though, they're not traveling like we travel now. So it's like
Yeah.
they're not going to change their, you know, their vernacular and dialect.
Like you
and
said,
stuff
they,
like that.
they talk amongst each other.
Yeah, they talking
because they're
amongst
not
each
talking
other.
to the white people, nigga. What?
Yeah.
They're not talking to them niggas.
I mean, they getting stuff from them, but like that's only it. Like they not, you know what I mean?
They receive orders. That's pretty much it.
But overall, it's really not that bad because I saw the Rotten Tomato reviews. It was like 5 out of 10 stars. Like,
yeah, me neither.
It's actually decent. You feel me? But it again, stop giving us that fucking trauma back to back to back. Yeah. Like, what else are y'all teaching us at this point? What are you trying to say?
You think Doc Umar?
They probably was like, well, you slapped somebody, so you got to do this now. And it's like, bro. We've seen this like 47 times.
I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of positive roles because you know all the real positive roles is going to Chadwick Boseman, you know, like the big figures and stuff like that.
But
so
for a slave movie, what it represented was good because it talked.
It was about Buddy that had the slashes on.
It was about a guy, yeah. But the thing was, we dialogue guys.
How was it?
The stuff they say in that film, it's like they usually wouldn't address this in a film.
I heard they addressed.
They usually wouldn't address this. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I don't want to get too deep. Because like they'd cancel the whole shit if I told them what I really knew. But like they wouldn't address that ever. It's never been addressed in a slave movie, and I've seen pretty much all.
We had
all
this
slave
convo,
films.
and I've had this convo with other people as well. I'm like, my thing is they keep running the slave movies. It's like, all right. I don't really care like that. But I said, I will watch one if they really go hard in the paint. Because they really don't be explaining how bad slavery really was. They just kind of it's way worse, yo.
Wicked.
Go all the way hard or don't
shit,
make one at all. Like, and not so you could.
I feel like they did go hard in the paint. I feel like they went hard in the paint.
Okay.
They went extra hard. Like, musket to the forehead, like just killed the black dude for no reason.
Nah, there's stuff
shit.
way worse than that, yo.
No, that type shit too.
We'll talk about it.
But they just
alluded
to it.
They just alluded
to
it.
You can't OD show stuff.
They alluded
but
to
like,
it.
They gotta get like it gotta be really real because they be kind of halfway, kind of like, oh yeah, they got whipped and they was like. Explain how it really went down for real.
Yeah.
Or cut it out, yo.
Know the one thing that bothers me with those type of films? Stop acting like white people was nice back then, yo.
They had white saviors in there?
Yo,
it gotta have one.
No, yo, the main antagonist.
I'm not watching that.
Antagonist is the villain, right?
I'm not watching that.
Antagonist of the film. He's the bootleg Ryan Gosling. I don't know his name, but look him up. He looked just like Ryan Gosling. I thought it was Ryan Gosling the whole time until I looked up the cast.
That's fucking hilarious.
And basically ultra racist hunting Will Smith and them down because they escaped from the plantation or whatever.
Got the bloodhounds.
But then it's like this one scene where they're like at a campfire and it's shot so well. They got the one black dude that's like the ultra Uncle Tom, like the young Samuel L. Jackson off Django.
Okay. Gotta have one or two of them in there too.
And then he's basically telling a story like, my parents were doing this, that, the third. So it was a black woman that took care of me when I was growing up. I loved her. I really wanted to like be her friend. I felt like she was my friend. I loved her to death. I tried to give her some food. And then he was like, he told his father that he wanted her to come to dinner with him. And because they couldn't eat in the house at that time. And it was like, yo, he tried to make it seem like he was actually nice, but you just smacked like, you just killed a bunch of dudes, yo, that was black.
Okay.
Intentionally because they were black.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not watching that now.
It was just weird, yo, like that kind of stuff. I'm like, are they trying to give us an empathetic
How would Dr.
position?
Umar feel about the film?
Dr. Umar would not like it.
I figured. You see, ain't like Black Panther. You see how he was going in on Black Panther?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God!
I told you my issues. Well, I don't know. He said so I don't want to lie myself at all with it.
Not bad.
Did he say similar stuff?
Similar kind of thing. He was mad at how powerful the niggas were, the other niggas was. It's just like this supposed to be. I'm not gonna go into it either. I don't want to give too much. Doc Umar wasn't happy with Black Panther 2.
I don't want to fully commit because I don't know.
You see when Stephen A. responded to him about the lashes?
No, I didn't.
Stephen A. responded to him about the fucking lash thing that he was doing. He was like, "Why would a black man want to subject someone to that?" Stephen A. is a fucking. Give him 50,000 more, Umar, yo. Give him 50,000 more.
I'm just giving Stephen A. this one.
Yo, that shit was funny as
We've seen your
hell.
actions over the years, Steve.
Man, you deserve that, bro. You
Come
know
on,
that.
Stephen A. Snitch.
Yo, that shit be blowing me now because I feel like they probably gonna hate us for this, but Stephen A. and Michael Irvin, yo, when they be on there just screaming,
yo, the time
I be blown like, yo, I feel like they telling y'all to do that nut shit, yo.
Did you say that?
They be yelling back and forth the whole time. I'm like,
But my
Y'all
man
not
be
even
off
talking
that.
about sports, yo.
My man be off the good book of
off
sugar.
the Johnny Depp off of Blow.
He take the one bump before
Yeah,
he hit the
he had the Boston
stage,
George
yo.
before he hit the show.
Yo, they really be on there with
Charge up that nigga Mike Irvin just start.
Yo, remember the scene
spazzing.
we left from the Matrix when Morpheus woke back up?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
And he the Morpheus before he come on.
He was all sweaty.
He
yo.
be sweating, Job. I see he be sweating just like
Yo,
Nigga running to the helicopter, yo, every episode.
it clipped the ankle, yo. He was almost got fucked up. He got clipped in the ankle, yo, by
Yo,
they had the Gatling gun going crazy. Dude, the Wachowski brothers.
Steven and shit, yo.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. That's why I love doing this shit with y'all motherfuckers, yo.
Oh, man.
Did y'all hear that the new Avatar, they said it's 3 hours and 22
They
minutes?
said that movie
yeah.
trash. I heard it's trash.
It's trash.
I'm not watching that.
somebody said the
I
CGI.
refuse.
Of course, the CGI gonna look fantastic.
I refuse.
I'm not,
I can't lie to y'all. I got a couple days off coming up because of the
Hey, Mike,
holidays.
let
me know.
I'm definitely gonna go early
Matter
and
of
watch
fact,
that
let me know if
motherfucker.
we could go early, get a matinee. I'll fuck with it. I might go do
because
it.
the Christmas week, I got 2 days. I got that Thursday and that Friday off, like the 22nd,
I'm off that whole
23rd, then
week.
Saturday, 24th, 25th, then the 26th off. So it's like
After this week, I'm off.
shaking off. I'm gonna go
off
see
the
something
rest
and
of the
play
year.
hella Call of Duty.
So let me know. I'll slide down and watch it.
Yeah. Even if we meet in the middle, we could go out Columbia or some shit, and then it'd be
Columbia,
like
if you want
15
to,
minutes for
that'd be
both
cool.
of us. Yeah. That'd be dope, yo.
Yo, it was 2 other things I forgot from Mexico. Y'all remember Austin Trout, the boxer?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
left-handed. Yeah.
Yo, why was he fighting in Mexico? I caught a
Really?
fight down there. He was fighting. Now.
You saw the Austin Trout
I
fight?
saw the Austin Trout. He's still fighting, yo.
Wow.
Like
Is he still? He was shifty a little bit back in the day.
Nah,
He
he
chunky
lost a
now,
lot.
yo. He's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
big now. You can tell he lost a lot of that after Canelo and all
I know.
that
I'm
type
thinking.
shit.
I'm thinking. Niggas thinking like 7, 8 years
It's
ago.
not
and
the
shit.
same. It's not the
He beat
same
Cotto,
Austin.
Yo, that was like
He
a
beat the
decade
shit out of
ago.
that
he
guy
was-
down
he
there.
was
Decade, yo.
He didn't knock him out, but he beat the shit out of that guy that was down there. He don't got it though. You could tell, yo. he got to fight in the chicken circuit now. The
Yeah, because he gave
chitlin
Canelo a
circuit.
heck of a fight at that time. Yo.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was, they had like Christmas decorations up, right? So the place that you would go to eat at had 2 levels. On some of the nights, the dinner would be on the top level, but they had this animatronic Santa. I swear that bitch was looking me in the soul, yo. Like, that was the creepiest shit I ever seen in my life, yo. Like, and it was moving and it was singing in
Yeah,
Spanish.
shit like that. Shit like that.
Oh
I feel
my
like
God,
that'd be the
man.
Jordan Peele moments, like
Yeah.
you was talking about from Texas.
Yeah,
that
same. What'd you call it? What was the name of the
Afro-surrealism?
Afro surrealism?
Yeah, you be like, this seems like I'm not supposed to be here right
yeah,
now.
man. I definitely wasn't supposed to
I
be
don't know
there.
anything about this energy, but it doesn't feel like mine. Yeah, that shit is yo.
Oh yeah, man. But where else we at with it on the?
Oh, I gotta shout out everybody that's just subscribing, listening, viewing the podcast.
Keep doing that, man.
I did. Zay finally taught me and brought me into this century.
Don't give him the sauce. Won't need to do that.
Well, yeah, but anyway, I like the engagement, and we got some engagement on the one poll I posted on Instagram, on my Insta story. We were like, is Tyrese a better actor than Michael B. Jordan? 100% of the people voted for Tyrese. I'm just saying that. I'm just letting y'all know. 100% of the
So
people.
now we know we're not haters, so
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it.
100% of the people. Also, I posted something about, are people excited about Cocaine Bear? Apparently, there's a lot more people excited about Cocaine Bear than I
Good
expected.
percentage?
Everybody was.
I'm hyped
It was
about
only
this
like one person like no. Like, you feel me? Like if
always
10
gotta
people
be
voted, it was probably like 2 people like, nah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm hyped.
But I appreciate all y'all just voting because that's just cool, yo. Because we like shit like that, man. That's nice engagement and all that.
No, for real, like make sure y'all hit the comments, make sure y'all subscribe to the shit, and hit that notification bell
Yeah.
every time, man.
Yeah. And last weekend was good too, Zay. I appreciate you pulling up. And we don't even gotta say that, but shout out Kamal for coming out and the
some boxing?
fights.
Talk
fights
about it, because I
last week.
missed it. I missed it, of course. I was down there living life.
Cause we were like recording the podcast while watching the fight, while doing like everything. So I saw most of Keyshawn Davis's fight.
Did he stop him?
I didn't see much of Xander Zayas. That's my guy
the one
too.
we missed. That's the one we
I didn't see
completely
much of
missed that
Xander
one.
Zayas. I know he probably beat the shit out
And we
dude
caught
because
the
he's not.
end of Jared Anderson.
Yeah, Jared Anderson
We
was
caught the
caught the
very
end of that when he started beating him up real bad.
Yeah.
But Teofimo Lopez don't seem
That's heavyweight, yo?
elite. Yeah, that's
okay.
the up and coming
I like
heavyweight.
him,
I think
man.
he's from
Nice.
Detroit
I like
or
him.
Michigan.
And you can tell he getting in better shape too.
Yeah.
you could like watch like and peep like his body.
I saw highlights from it, but I missed the fight completely.
He got fast hands, man. For his size, he's
But you remember with Teofimo Lopez, he knocked down somebody like crazy. Who did he beat, yo?
He beat Loma.
He beat Lomachenko with the crazy knockout. And
No,
then
he didn't knock
Not a
him out.
knockout. It
He
went the
just-
distance. He was beating the shit out of
Who
him.
did he knock down? He knocked somebody nice down, yo.
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, never mind. Maybe Kambosos knocked him down.
Kambosos definitely knocked him down. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
But either way, he didn't look elite in that fight. That's all I'm alluding to as far as 135, 140. That little
he
like
gets cooked by Devin.
Yeah,
he gets
he's
cooked
cooked by
by Tank.
everybody.
He gets
Who we
cooked
talking
by,
about now?
Shakur Stevenson might just like
Shakur-
piece
we
him
talking
up
about
to 12
Teofimo?
rounds and like give him
We saying Teofimo? Is that who we talking about?
Yeah,
yeah, Teofimo
Okay.
Lopez
Yes.
looked trash.
Yes.
Like literally throwing like haymakers, but his feet weren't set, and he like
he getting
falling
there with
through the ring looking sloppy
His
as hell.
anticipation is in
Yeah, I'm
like
like,
the
yo,
ring.
what are you doing?
And they stole that second knockdown from the other dude, yo.
yes,
The other dude definitely knocked him
yes.
down twice.
And you
They
said
didn't
that
count it.
you was like that was he
It's a
popped him.
clear knockdown, yo.
I think he caught him with a
It
left.
wasn't even like it was clear, yo. That's how you know they wanted Teofimo. Yo, just put him in there with Tank to get stretched, yo.
Yeah, he gonna get laid.
You might as well
Nah.
cash him out now.
I think Devin Haney stretches him too, because I feel like Kambosos beats him now.
he beat him the first time. He
Because
might
when
beat him
Kevin
again.
Campbell, if he do that dirty shit that he was doing against Devin Haney and he get him in Australia, he gonna beat that nigga up, yo.
That's
bad.
crazy.
Bad. Because Devin Haney, yo, showed like real resilience in that fight. Because he was doing all kind of
Headbutt
dirty,
type, dirty tactics.
then just try to
Little
hit you in the
elbows and
clinch
shit,
real
yeah.
quick and be
Yeah.
wilding out like,
That's the boxing term when they
yeah,
say
he's
you gotta
straight like
What?
this
It's a
nigga
part of the
crazy.
game.
He
It's
bit
part of the
down,
game.
yo.
Yeah.
And he headbutted him. He started. That's the first time we seen Devin Haney bloody.
Yeah.
That's why they be like, you can't tell a lot of times until like either a boxer gets hurt or like blood. They see blood for the first time in a fight. How they gonna really respond? Because some dudes be folding. They worrying about it. They pawing at the blood instead of focusing on the fight. I done seen all type of stuff. Or some of them, yo, get my cut man. Tell him to do his best job, and we in there. If we
Yeah.
start up again, I got to get through this fight. So that's you find out a lot from instances like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like Floyd. Like Floyd hadn't really bled until I think it was the Cotto fight.
Yeah, Miguel
His
Cotto, he
nose was
definitely
bleeding a little bit,
Yeah.
and they was like, everybody's
I
like,
think
"Oh,
Shane
we never
Mosley,
seen
too.
Floyd bleeding like this." And
Yeah.
he, yeah, I mean, he bit down and got through the fight for real. Like you find out, but I've seen other people. It's like they too worried about the cut. They not focused, and then
Yeah.
they lose the fight like that. So
But you definitely gotta be a different type of animal. Like imagine really having a gash and blood going in your
Especially
eye.
over
And you
your
like,
eye,
yo,
yeah.
I'm still
Yeah,
gonna
man.
fight this
That shit is
elite dude
crazy.
and beat him up. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like I'm still nicer than you.
yeah,
That's
That's why
ultra
boxing
instinct.
is so dope, man.
Boxing is the best sport, yo. Honestly,
It's
like
hard.
you gotta be legit to do that shit. Like,
Yeah.
hands up to anybody that do that
How
shit. You're a
Keyshawn
warrior.
look? Keyshawn Davis look good?
He look clean as always.
I like him,
Yeah.
man. I like
he
him.
got some
As
rounds too,
always.
which was good.
Yeah, I heard.
'Cause
Did it
dude,
go to
he couldn't
distance?
Just knock him out.
And went the distance?
Yeah, it went the
Think
distance.
It went
Yeah.
the distance,
But he was
beat
fucking
him
him
up
up.
He looked good,
majority
yeah,
of the fight. Yeah.
And the dude was trying to come back like midway through. So it wasn't like it was just a dude just standing there. He just,
Okay.
of course, he was just so much talented.
gave him a little
the
test.
dude couldn't really figure
little
it
test.
out. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he got some good rounds. It was good for Keyshawn
That's
to get some
good.
rounds like
Yeah,
that.
shout out Keyshawn Davis,
He
man.
on his way too, man. That nigga is cold. as
He's a
fuck.
Virginian.
I think he got prospect of the
Hard.
year.
You gotta have Missy
He's-
Elliott
but he
bring
was,
him out.
like I said, I watched the documentary he had on YouTube. He's from New York though. He was born in New York.
Yeah, he was born.
Really?
But they moved to VA.
Yeah, they moved. Yeah.
I forgot
Really?
what age it was. He was young.
And then you seen the video with his brother beating somebody up.
Nah.
I thought who was it? Was it you, Rich? Somebody sent the video.
Oh, that was his brother?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
brothers
that's
that's
his brother.
nice, yo.
With the like triple lefts?
yes.
Yes.
The joint I
His
said
brother's
earlier?
Crazy.
I did not know that was his
There's
brother.
three.
Brother
Isn't there
could
three of
box.
them? It's three of them. It's a
three of
younger
them.
one and it's an older one.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
the
I
older
think
brother.
he
You
sits
said
in the
that.
middle. Keyshawn sits in
Yeah.
the middle, I think.
What? How heavy is he?
I forgot his weight class, but I told you his brother.
He's
he
pro.
got hands.
gotta
He's pro
tap
now
in.
because I thought
My
he was
fault.
still
I didn't
amateur.
know.
I thought he was still
Nah, he's a-
amateur at the
he's
time,
a
but he's
pro.
pro
He
now.
plucked the nigga. Bow.
Yeah, he got hands.
Bow. Bow.
Yeah.
Bow.
No, they
I
can
was
fight.
like, oh
Them
my
niggas-
God.
That
He's
family
a
can fight.
deadly man.
That family can
Fighting
fight,
family,
man.
yo.
I like it.
Aggression.
The ref didn't have to stop it so fast though. I know it looked bad,
Yeah.
but the dude wasn't. He was down, but sometimes
Nah, he was cooked.
They could have gave him. No, they could have gave
You
him.
talking about the triple left
don't-
and then
Yes. He was still kind
was
of
cooked.
You got to give a guy like 3 seconds, yo. Like,
Nah,
This is
man.
not the 90s, Jay.
no, unless he's stretched out cold. Yo, Tyson
Yeah.
Fury was stretched out cold in the first fight. They gave him 13 seconds.
did.
Because they
But
wanted
it
him to
was
win
the
that
final
fight.
round. It
They
was
wanted
that-
him to win that fight. That's different. That's politics.
But that was a
not-
tie, though, right? That wasn't at the
It
draw.
ended up being a draw.
It was
yeah.
a draw.
But who else? For any other? That was the fight card.
And and then
That was pretty much everybody. There's another guy named.
The main event
his
was
last
the
name is
heavyweight?
Tiger.
no, it was Teofimo.
Teofimo, okay.
But Terrence Crawford fought that night and knocked out the random dude.
Oh yeah.
But we didn't watch that. We just caught like the highlight.
Because we knew the undercards was gonna be trash. Like honestly, if it's not ESPN, like
And it was
the
pay-per-view.
undercard's gonna be trash, yo.
And it was like on a random company that I never even really heard
Yeah,
of.
they gonna have a
before. I'm like,
random nigga fighting like this and
gotta
shit.
have that.
The
The
first two
fisticuffs,
rounds.
yo. The fight,
The nigga be 15 and 28.
the fighting
His
Irish
career
moves,
numbers, like, yo, who is this guy, yo?
The Conor McGregor, yo.
He landed a fight, yo, because he got a lucky knockout after a beer, yo.
It's the nigga that's the Notre Dame mascot.
Nigga had 2 beers.
Literally got the Notre fighting Irish out there. Yo.
Yeah, yo was cage fighting like Logan in that first X-Men and
yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah.
No, that shit. Yo, and we gotta give a big shout out to Drumline too, yo. I saw on Twitter that it had its 20-year anniversary, yo.
Damn.
Sometime last week.
Crazy.
But was that what made you want to play percussion back in the day?
I'm gonna keep it real. Probably was, yo.
Yo, that was hard.
That's probably
that was
everybody's.
hard.
'Cause I started in like middle school. That's about the right
Yeah,
time.
niggas start trying to drumline battle and shit like that.
Remember when he straight had to hit the joint when he hit the one knee?
That boy couldn't read music, yo, but he was cold with it.
Yeah, that joint was hard, yo. He finished it, yo.
Yo, when he faced off, and they had PD Pablo at the other school.
He still should have lost the PD.
Yo, I swear.
It was
Yo,
crazy.
y'all want to know some sick shit from that movie?
What?
Yo, that movie taught me hella game. You remember he ran up on Shorty in the party, yo?
Oh, nah, he was- yeah, he
and it
was
was the
saying.
smooth shit that you give me butterflies. This nigga straight.
That's why I rock with him.
I learned that from yo. Nick gave us that game, yo.
And he was younger.
That's why he got. No mind.
Yo, and he was younger than her, yo.
Hey, he cooking out
He
here,
showed,
man.
yeah, man, it ain't about all
Yeah,
that. You just
yeah.
move a certain way.
Yeah, that movie hard, yo.
Stay persistent,
Classical
but not
black
creepy,
people shit.
yo. Just don't be creepy with it.
Then who was it? Orlando
Stay
Brown
playing.
was the head of the band.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
My man said,
Yeah.
"Burn, dun, dun, dun."
That nigga wanted to just the professional
Like, yo, this
music.
shit hard, nigga.
They start cooking up at the end, yo. They was like, yo, let's mix some of the new sauce with the old sauce.
Yeah,
It's
shout
like,
out to
oh
Runt.
shit.
We might have went to go see that with the Runt, yo. I
Yo, they
think we
had
went to go
niggas
see that
hype.
movie in the theaters with the Runt, yo. When we
Probably.
were like little kids,
Probably
yo,
did.
like 6th or 7th
That was
grade.
definitely
yo.
the crew.
Crazy, we was
That was
mad.
definitely the
Niggas'
crew.
parents drove us up there to go
Durant,
see Drumline,
Garrick
yo.
and all
Yeah,
them,
it would have
bro,
been.
man.
It was
Would've
us,
been
yo.
somebody like that. Yeah.
Man,
Nah, man, that's a
I
classic.
wanted to play the percussion so
That was
bad.
when
My peoples did not.
That's
want
when
me
you
play the
used to go to
percussion.
Owens Mills joint though. I remember I went to
Yeah.
see what was the T.I. joint? I went to see that.
ATL.
Yeah, I went to see
That
that.
was a
at Owens
classic, yo,
Mills, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Esquire, yo. That was my guy, yo.
All young kids in there. They was wilding the whole movie.
Yo, we was bad as shit in that theater. That's why when the kids be bad now, I'm like, we was bad too.
Yeah,
yo.
you gotta really humble
You
yourself.
were you there,
sometimes,
Zay, when we
man.
went to
Say
go
that.
see the I think it was the Pursuit of Happiness or something like at
No, I never. As a kid, I wouldn't have went to see that.
No, we went to go see that in like 12th grade, yo. I was crying, yo. I was trying to act hard back then too. Like, yo, I'm kind of sad right now, yo.
So,
Had to close the door with the foot.
Yo, when he came out, got the job,
Nah,
yo.
the shit that gets you was
lit,
when they
bro.
had to sleep in the bathroom, yo. In the subway, yo, he had to keep his foot on the door. I'm like,
that was
yo.
crazy. Nah, that was crazy.
And then the slow tip. That's why Will killed the
But he
slave
should've-
shit, yo. He knows how to bring that energy out of us, like, yo.
He should have won the Oscar for that.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
think
fact.
I know he lost to like a black dude every time, which I was like, all right, I can't be. So
And that
mad.
was really
But he
Jaden,
might
right?
he might have lost
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
That was
the
really
son of
Jaden Smith.
Yeah, he might have lost to
like
Forrest
niggas.
Whitaker at the
That's
time,
hard.
maybe.
Okay, Forrest.
He
Young
might have like
Forrest.
the last king of Scotland, I think.
Damn.
So it was a tough time. It was a tough one.
That's actually a good movie too.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's I guess a
I
tie.
think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what happened. But he killed that role, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his real son in it. That's why everybody was like, dang, man, this.
Yeah.
You know, it choked you up a little bit there. When they was in that bathroom, dog, I was like, yo.
Real.
Because you know stuff like that really be happening.
Hell
Shit
yeah.
sad, bro.
Yeah.
He was really trying. That's what hurt.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, it's like he
He
not
wasn't
no
a sucker, yeah.
As Ron the Dawn would say, he not a shitball.
Shitball is hilarious.
Yo, that's funny as how they say that. I'm like, yo,
Don't be a shitball.
Yo, and then last thing you got tapping was a Last Chance U, yo, the second season of the JUCO basketball joint, yo, like
So damn good, man.
I fuck with it more than the football joint. I put a tweet up that went like where people was looking
Got
at
a
it,
little
basically.
engagement on that bad boy.
It's really good, yo. Because
I fuck with
basketball
it.
is so
OD.
personal. It's only 5 guys at a time on the court. You feel me? You could like kind of really get a feel for each character. And we love like that positive, like honestly, I feel like the only sports docu-series that was better than that was Friday Night Tykes. That joint that
I
came out where the
enjoyed that.
guys coached like the
Down in
young
Texas?
rep kids.
Yeah, they had that
The
Pop
first
Wanna
2
Leave.
seasons, like I was crying. Like the one kid had the brother that was mentally challenged.
Yeah.
Like they let him score the touchdown. I'm like, yo, that's what it's about, yo.
I told y'all though,
Yo,
like
that shit is what it's
the
about.
blueprint for all of that was like Hoop Dreams,
Yeah,
yo.
like you
They
said.
chronicled from when they was
You
kids.
saying
and
that
young
right
adults.
before the
Hoop
episode.
Dreams, yo.
Word to Hoop Dreams.
You
man.
literally brought you dug in the crate with that shit.
Yeah, yo, like when you do it well, especially like I said, that dude, that was like his life's work. That was set like his 5 to 6 years or something like that. Something in that range. Like,
It was a long
he
ass
chronicled
time.
it. Yeah, that just
Yeah.
crazy, yo.
That's hard though.
I think basketball you can get a little more personal too because the teams aren't as large.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
got helmet on and shit. Football, like everybody got a different role. Like, if you the nicest offensive tackle, you probably not even gonna be on the documentary.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, niggas not paying attention to that. Yeah, and we got episode 240 Coach Class Podcast. We always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese.
Yes, indeed. And the Coach Class NFT collection cards coming out soon. No, I'm fucking with y'all. Trump wild. Trump wild.
Like, rate, subscribe,
You
man.
never know.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.